Yo, 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 what up, your boy back again with another one, Hunt Recovery, where we just don't look for recovery, we hunt for it, no matter how close, no matter how far, no matter how wide, no matter what we got to go over stuff, under stuff, it don't matter, you already know, we gonna find that recovery. And what's up, yo, your boy back with another one, but this one's gonna be, I ain't done this one before, but we gonna do it anyway. Of course, you wanna be in the camera, say hi, Vinny. Or else we're gonna do it different. We're gonna do it another one day. This one I'm gonna give a shout out to my niece, Monae. You know what I'm saying? I heard she was going through some stuff, so I wanna dedicate this one out to her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you one thing, Monae. I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? I can see you, and I want you to stop stealing. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna get you nowhere in life. Trust and believe. Your uncle already know. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna get you nowhere but in jail. So next time you think about stealing something, trust and believe. I got eyes everywhere. I can see you. You know what I'm saying? And so don't even do it. Just think. Next time you think about doing it, don't even do it. Say my uncle could see me. You know what I'm saying? You probably think, oh, how do you know? How you know what I've been doing? Trust and believe. I know everything. You can't hide nothing. I see you and I know. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't be stealing. If you want to see you out there doing your TikTok and stuff like that, and if you out there, you want to be a TikToker, you know what I'm saying? You can't be going to jail. And if you out there stealing, guess what? You gonna end up in jail. Trust me, I know for a fact. So, just don't be doing that. You don't need that stuff. Whatever you think about you need, you don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Your mama get it for you, your grandma get it for you. Whoever, you know what I'm saying? You need to call me. If I got it, I'll get it for you if you really need it. You don't need to be out there stealing. Your uncle loves you, and I just wanted to let you know that I see everything. But anyway, y'all. Yeah, that's gonna be, I do at the end. But I just wanted to touch on today too, y'all. Like, don't mess with my light, boy. I want to touch on too, guys, that, you know, I know y'all hear me a lot talk about like I was addicted to criminal activity. You know what I'm saying? And most of you guys like, oh yeah, James, what do you mean you was addicted to criminal activity? That's nothing I ever heard of. And you know what I'm saying? It's like this, y'all. Like, you know, I was addicted to the rush of the criminal activity. I was addicted, you know what I'm saying? I was addicted, of course, to drugs and alcohol, but mainly I was addicted to criminal activity. So if you was ever out there and you was like, you know, you was younger or whatever, and you stole some piece of candy from the store, trust and believe, then that's you addicted to criminal activity. Especially if you out there doing criminal activity now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking on this too because there's a lot of people out there, there's a lot of people out there that are addicted to criminal activity that's not addicted to drugs and alcohol. You know what I'm saying? The people out there selling drugs or whatever, you know what I'm saying, the case may be, you know what I'm saying, doing all kinds of crazy stuff, guys. So, you know, you can't be addicted to criminal activity. You know what I'm saying? That is a thing. I told my drug court lady about it. She was like, well, I never thought about that before. You know what I'm saying? And most of the times, guys, when you're addicted to criminal activity, it start off when you're young, first of all. Then second of all, that's how you get addicted to other stuff like drugs and alcohol and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about like I put it like this, like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody out there that's selling, you know what I'm saying, you know, selling stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? Then they start doing drugs and stuff. Why? So they can stay up. You know what I'm saying? So they can stay up and sell more, you know what I'm saying? Sell more stuff. Sell more drugs. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So, I mean, usually that's how it starts. You know what I'm saying? And then they, you know, with drugs, it's like, you can't hide from the camera, bro.
I hope I was not just in there.
Nah, you wasn't.
Okay.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. I have to play it back. But anyway, I don't know. You can see the TV. You can see the refrigerator. So what makes you think that they can't see you?
I'm in the. Okay, can you redo it?
No, I'm not redoing it.
No.
Nope. Why? You ain't no
I'm in
wrong.
your boxers, man.
So they couldn't see you like that anyway. Anyway, so first of all, like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. No. So like you know what I'm saying? It started out like that, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So you know, then people want to do criminal, you know what I'm saying, do drugs or whatever, drink alcohol or whatever, so they can stay up and sell more drugs, you know what I'm saying? And then, of course, drugs is a bad thing, so guess what? You know, they started using more drugs than they selling. They started doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it goes like that, guys. So, but like I said, most of the time, a lot of people are, you know what I'm saying, get addicted to drugs and alcohol because of criminal activity. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, that's what happened to me, guys. Like, first of all, like, I was the type, you know what I'm saying, where I'm like, yo, it was easy for me to quit doing drugs and alcohol when I stopped doing criminal activity. You feel me? Like, it was, I get urges and stuff like that to do criminal activity than I do to drink drugs and alcohol. You feel me? Like, that's just the way it is. Like, you know, like that was my first and main addiction. You know what I mean? You could be addicted to multiple things. Like everybody know. You know what I'm saying? If you watching this channel, whatever, you know, you could be addicted to multiple things. But my first addiction was criminal activity. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you one thing, like, you know what I'm saying, like this, when I started doing criminal activity, guys, when I was 6 years old. My homeboy was just telling me about that. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, James, you know what I'm saying? Like, you remember when you stole that wine cooler from the store when we were 6? I said, what? You know what I'm saying? I ain't remember that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But he reminded me of that. I'm like, oh, yeah, you right, bro. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And we drank the wine cooler at 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got caught. You know what I'm saying? Mama's whooped our butt for sure. But the thing about it is that stuff don't go away. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and then after that, you know, when I got in high school, whatever, it just got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I ain't going to too much in detail of what all I did. But y'all get, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get the drift of the thing. You know what I'm saying? The thing of the thing. You know what I'm saying? Your boy did a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing about it is, what I'm trying to say is, like, that's my addiction, or that was my addiction. You know what I'm saying? Was the criminal activity. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, a lot of people are, you know, addicted to criminal activity. And what you're addicted to, you're not addicted to the criminal activity. Like I said before, you are addicted to the rush. You know what I'm saying? The rush to see if you can get away with this. You know what I'm saying? When you was younger or whatever, you want to steal from the store a piece of candy or some juice, some fruit, some moo-moos, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to steal that stuff from the freaking store. You know what I'm saying? And then what? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about you because you wanted them moo-moos, them foo-foos, them juice or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was the point of that you wanted to. You wanted to feel that rush. Oh yeah, I got away with them juice. You know what I'm saying? I got, yeah, I'm about to go get me some more juice tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You could stole 50 freaking juice. You know what I'm saying? 50 big packs of juice, but you still wanted to go get some more juice tomorrow. It wasn't about the dang old juice. You know what I'm saying? It was about the point that, you know what I'm saying, you got away with it. And you want to see if you can get away with it again. You know what I'm saying? You was addicted to that rush. You know what I'm saying? It gives you a big rush. That's how, like, when I was, you know what I'm saying, in my addiction to criminal activity, I can have, you know what I'm saying, anything. Like, most of the time, guys, I would grab stuff, you know what I'm saying, and it'll be sitting in the house, like, not even used, not even open or whatever, and still want to go get some more stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you know, AJ tell you, oh, well, you got this, you got that. I don't care, I need more. You know what I'm saying? I need more. You know what I'm saying? That was, you know, that was another my addiction too, more. I was addicted to more. No matter what, I needed more. You know what I'm saying? It's like straight up. So, like, that's what I'm trying to say, guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you, and the reason why I'm telling this is because you got to understand the root of your addiction. In order to change your addiction, in order to know what you're recovering from, you got to know what you was addicted from. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it might not be true for everybody. You know what I'm saying? That might just be true for me. You know what I'm saying? It might be true for a couple people. I don't know. But I'm just saying, though, like, that's why I'm always like, you know, when I go to meetings, I'm personally recover, I was addicted to criminal activity. You feel me? drugs and alcohol came with the criminal activity, but I was addicted to criminal activity. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just fact. You know what I'm saying? Gave me a rush to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, guys, I would go in the dang on store, and you know the little beeper things that's on the dang on the things, the spider webs or whatever they call it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care about them. You know what I'm saying? I went to the dang old store, you feel me, and grabbed them things up out of there without, you know what I'm saying, with them things on there. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing was, once I hit the store and it started beeping, the door right there, boom, I'm gone. I'm out of there. See ya, peace, see you later, I'm out. You feel me? Like, I don't care about, you know what I'm saying, I ain't used to care, which was dumb. Like, stupid, really dumb, because my face was all over the cameras, all over everything. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I ain't even gonna lie, there's probably cases out there where, you know what I'm saying, I don't even know. They could probably still bring up. You know what I'm saying? But that's still the thing about taking responsibility for your actions. I was dumb. I had to do that. I thought I was called cool and stuff. I was a cool guy. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. So like, you know, I'm gonna have to deal with those consequences. That's just flat out, point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? So you always got to be, you know what I'm saying, careful. And I'll tell you another story, guys. You know what I'm saying? I used to go so far, and AJ will tell you this, you know what I'm saying, and put it in the comment, you know what I'm saying, below. If you ever went this far, you probably ain't, it was probably just me, you know what I'm saying? But I went so far one time that I put a wig on. I ain't had no dress on, nothing like that. We wasn't going that far, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Put a wig on, and I don't even know if I had a girl's shirt. I don't know how it was. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? My dang old dumb butt put a wig on, acting like I was a female, or which is very, very disrespectful. And I apologize to anybody that's watching this, you know what I'm saying, that is, you know what I'm saying, this way, because that was very disrespectful to act like that way if I'm not that way. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, act like I was trans or anyway, because I couldn't act like I was no female for real, because I had a mustache and a beard. You know what I'm saying? We look like, act like a goddamn old girl with no mustache and a beard. You know what I'm saying? I got, you know what I'm saying, girl sunglasses on with the dang on wig on. You feel me? I can't remember. I might have had like a pink shirt on or something. I don't think it was like a blouse, but you know what I'm saying, type stuff. And then like, you know what I'm saying, I'm acting like, you know, I'm trans or something. Like I said, I'm very sorry. I just mean no disrespect to, you know what I'm saying, nobody out there like that. But I'm just saying though, like, that's how far it went with your boy. I'm like, well, shoot. And then went crazy because, you know what I'm saying, I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? I got problems, you know what I'm saying, up here. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, them dang on people, them store people, they gonna pull, like, stop me and stuff. Like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? Da, da, da. I got all the way to the checkout point, guys. You feel me? Because they had, like, the door blocked. Like, there was no way they was letting me get out that door. You feel me? Like, because I just look like a fool. You feel me? Look like a fool. And then, so I'm sitting there acting like I'm scanning that thing, like, beep, beep. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing I know, that the guy walk up to me like, oh, okay, did you find everything all right, this and that? And I'm like, yeah, why do y'all keep staring? You know what I'm saying? I went to tripping. Like, why y'all keep staring at me? You never seen nobody that, you know what I'm saying, look like me and this and that. Then you know what I'm saying, they had their little cameras out or whatever. So guess what I did? I pulled out my little camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to record me, so I'm going to record you. And what is your name, sir? So I can talk to your manager. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing. This is very, very disrespectful. And that's how I was talking to, you know what I'm saying? I had to make my voice all messed up and stuff. So I'm like, you know what? This is very, very disrespectful. This is so, biased or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like tripping. Like, what's wrong with you? This and that. And then you know, my butt, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't about to pay for that stuff in the first place. So you know what? I'm like, you know what? I didn't even want this stuff no more. I don't even want this stuff, but I want your name, and I want your name, and I want your manager's name, and I'm never coming back to this store again. You know what I'm saying? I like, your boy was sweating under that wig. I ain't gonna lie though. Sweat pouring down. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was over for your boy. You feel me? And needless to say, your boy ain't never did that again. You know what I'm saying? Nope, not at all. Nope, that was over. You know what I'm saying? But my point of the matter is what I'm trying to say is how far we would go. You know what I'm saying? To get what we wanted. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I wasn't even getting nothing I wanted. I was just getting that fix of that fix of that thrill of getting away with that. You know what I'm saying? Because if I would have got away with that, of course, that would have made my head, you know what I'm saying? I would have gave me a boost. You know what I'm saying? From here to the sky. You feel me? Oh, I dressed up in the wig and some sunglasses. I would have been telling everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like all my homeboys and stuff. You know, because I ain't had no shame in my game. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I would have been like, guess what, guys? I got all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was in a wig and sunglasses. Them boys can't catch me. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, just so, you know, because when you did do that stuff, you got a boost too. You got a boost from, you know, actually doing the stuff. You know what I mean? So, I'm just saying though, like, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You got to realize what your addiction about. And like I said, I just wanted to explain that too, just because, like I said, people are like, oh no, what is that? I don't know what that is. What do you mean you was addicted to criminal behavior? We're all criminals. Yeah, we probably are criminals, especially when you do drugs and alcohol. You're right. Absolutely. You're not wrong about that. But I'm saying, like, my main thing was to be a criminal. You know what I'm saying? I just did it for fun. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom said, she said, oh yeah, my boy, y'all used to, you know, I don't even know if I want to put this out there, but I will anyway, because I don't care. You used to hit cars and stuff like that and whatever, but they used to just do that for funsies, you know what I'm saying, type stuff, which was true. You know what I'm saying? We ain't like, you know, which is like a lot of criminals, and it wasn't really for funsies, it was just that boost, it was that high that you get off from, you know what I'm saying, breaking the law. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a big deal. It's a big, you know, habit out there. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to break. You know what I'm saying? I know, like I said, people, you know, like I said before, like when you know, like people can offer me alcohol, this, drugs, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And that really don't bother me so much. But when you know what I'm saying, if I see, like, if I go in the store and I see opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to hit that or somebody come up to me and ask me, James, you got a bag, you know what I'm saying, this and that, whoa, you know what I'm saying, that's when I get the itch, you know what I'm saying, like, if you know what the itch, you know what I'm saying, though, like, that's when I get, you know what I'm saying, tempted, you know what I'm saying, I'm never gonna go back to life again, but it still pops in my brain, you know what I'm saying, because that was my main addiction. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, like I said, somebody can come up to you like, oh, here's the drink, James, you want this? I'd be like, nah, I'm good. Or come up with some drugs like, huh, you want to hit this? No, I'm good, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? But like when it comes to criminal activity, that's when, you know what I'm saying, you know, stuff get fuzzy there. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, that was my main addiction. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, when I was younger and whatever, it wasn't really that bad. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, you know, it was, you know what I'm saying, a big deal. Hold on, his teacher. Alright, well, his teacher there, that boy gotta learn some stuff, y'all. Oh, what's that guy name?
Vegas Villain.
I want to shout out to Vegas Villain for sure, because he been a big supporter. He been, you know what I'm saying, support me this whole journey. He always comment to everything, so I want to shout him out, Vegas Villain. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the support. You know what I'm saying? Good job, you know what I'm saying, staying strong on your recovery, and you know what I'm saying, like, I'm proud of you. And like I always say, like, you know, I'm proud of all y'all, you know what I'm saying? And y'all keep the good work up. You already know. I'm super duper proud of y'all. Y'all keep the good work up, and y'all keep on going with y'all recovery, because y'all can do it just like I can. And you already know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to get to the 50 subscribers, so y'all help me out get to the 50 subscribers. I love y'all. Y'all put y'all subscribe, hit that subscribe button up top. Y'all throw them likes on the video. Y'all give it a fat thumbs up. Turn your notifications on. And repost this, you know what I'm saying? Reshare it to all your social media. I gotta go. I'm out. Peace.